Welcome to Atkin Plays Mashinky. All right, hi, this is Atkin, and welcome to the start of a new series. I'm going to call this Series 1, even though we've looked at this game some time ago. We're going to play Mashinky. And Mashinky is a game that is still in alpha, but it is considerably changed since the last time we looked at it. So we're just going to play a new game. And what I'm going to do is play it through on a relatively flat map, so it'll be easier to see and easier to deal with first time through. And then if people like it, if I get enough likes, by the way, 50 is the number. Each time I get 50 on a Mashinky video, 50 likes, I'll make another one. If I don't get them, that's fine. I'll just play the game on my own. I'm going to play on hard settings. Main thing is I want to make sure that, let's see, we want to do U.S. names, just so I can pronounce them. And I do not want the magic flip. We want to deal with we don't want the trains going in and flipping around in the stations. We want to have to deal with it ourselves. Disable the auto signal so I can decide whether I'm using chain signals or regular signals. So I like that. And what else we got? We'll do a small map. And the only thing we're going to change, this is kind of the recommended, except for the hard settings, of course. And also, we're going to make low-density industry in towns. So we won't have a lot of towns, and our industries will be few and spread out. So that, frankly, it'll just make it a little bit harder. So let's go. And I'm not going to go over all the details of the game mechanics in these videos. If we get enough likes, if people really have an interest, they have questions about how the game works and they want to get into the details, I'll be happy to make some tutorials. But as it is right now, I'm just going to play, and I'm going to assume you have a working knowledge of the game, and we're going to I'm just going to enjoy playing, and then as I said, if there's enough interest, we'll do something else. Okay, so we've got Irving, Plano, and Madison. And if we start, let's see, our two. I want to pick up this church with our initial station. I want to make sure we can also turn around. But I think if we put the station here and kind of immediately add a waiting room, which extends the station, I think that'll give us the church. Yes, that does give us the church. In fact, it gives us most of Irving. And we have enough room to loop and come back out. Okay. And in the middle of all this, we'll have Plano. There's churches here. I'm saying church because of the way it generates 10 passengers each time it goes through a cycle. So I want to make sure we get that into our setup here. So I think if we put a station here, and again, immediately give it a waiting room, that gets a big chunk of Plano, including the church. And let's connect those two first. And Yeah, I want this middle one in particular to be able to kind of loop back on itself. Like that. Okay, now our policies, every time we create an intersection, we're going to have a chain signal entering that intersection, and we're going to immediately have a block signal to free that intersection as soon as the train passes through it. And it looks like we're going to go counterclockwise. Let's see. And let's get our depot. We'll play the game with single depot. I would like it to be able to let's see. Nope. This signal right here is causing problems. There we go. So we have a block, we have a signal, we have one coming out this way. Let's do one here, both directions. That is an intersection, and that is an intersection, and that should do it. Let's get a train. Oh, we're out of money. We could certainly take a loan, but let's just run that for a minute until we have some money. All right, go. $83, $22. Let's send him to the depot. All right. And go. Give him some couple more wagons and go. Now, because they have destination, this is a difference in between when we played it before and now. These passengers actually have destinations. Now you can see they all want to go to Station 2 now because that's the only station available, right? But as soon as we put another city on here, which we're going to put Madison over here and let it play in the fun. And then they'll have destinations. So I think I'd like to have actually a train going between here and here, a train between here and here, and one going between here and here. So we have trains actually covering those direct, kind of like direct flights, if you will, to each of the stations. All right, see, now we're starting to make money now, so this is good. So let's think about how we want to do this one. Again, I want to get that church, I'd like to get good coverage, but I do not want to have like the station here and have it immediately hit a hill, accelerating into a hill. I don't want that. And we're looping this way, so we'll be coming in from down here. So we got a couple of options. I still like this area right here. Maybe we could go around that. We could terraform, but I think I'd rather... Okay, it definitely gets the church. Let's see how this is going to work. It's going to work just beautifully is how it's going to work. Shoot. Keep running. Okay, we created an intersection here. And this one isn't. Here and here we're going to need, we have an intersection, so we're going to need chain signals. So we'll set up a train to run from, what is this, Irving, from Irving to Madison. And then we'll set up one to run the shorter run, Plano to, actually, I think they'll, if we just had, if we had the train running from here to here, I think people will take this train, get off here, pay for that, get on this train and go over here. I think that's how that works. Let's just run the short one and see how we like that. From here to here, go. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, they're about evenly divided. Yeah, I'm going to do all three. Okay, that should keep us in the green coins for a while. And the trains were running cost green coins, so that's all good. Now we need to set up lumber going to the sawmill and wood going to the sawmill, the lumber going to the tool works, and coal going to the tool works. Let's see. At the sawmill, we want to have, I want to have a dedicated track for lumber, for wood coming in, one for boards going out. Okay, and let's see here. We can leave it, let it amble on as we play. So that will be lumber. Or wood. That will be wood. Now the Toolworks is a little clumsy. I'm going to bite the bullet and spend some money here. We're going to level this out. The Toolworks is going to have a busy station. We got coal coming in. We've got logs coming in, or lumber, and we'll eventually have something going out. I'm going to set that up now. Okay, and sorry, I gotta pause this and think for a second. So all these logs are going to come join the system. Let's see. Okay, these people, 519, and a lot to each station. Isn't that interesting? This run, if we wanted to do another one, it would be this one to this one. Now we've got this deforestation. Let's see where that is. Well, that's popped up right next to our sawmill. Lovely. All right, so let's let's expand this one again. Oops. Chain into this. Oops, chain out. Chain into this intersection. have to go back. Chain into that, and into that. Can be a little tricky to tell which one of those you're hitting. Okay, we can bypass that. And I'd like to be able to actually bypass this as well. Just in case. Okay, we have a chain signal into that. Let's see, do I want to do that? And yes, eventually we will run trains on our system. There we go. Yeah, let's start using some trains. So we want to haul lumber. 6 is 5 keeps maximum speed, so we'll do 5s. Four is a little over speed, but we'll live with that for now. Uh-oh, why is he stopped? Oh, okay. Let's see here. We have going into an intersection. Going into an intersection. No. And clearing one. Okay. Let's take a look. Oh, this new mechanic here. 486 to station 2. The station 2 has 400 going back. I think we could use another train right there. And we could use another train to timber. And I think what I'd like to do here is, yeah, I'm going to make, yeah, we'll worry about it later. Okay. Sorry, I'm kind of mumbling to myself there. I am looking ahead to maybe controlling the traffic here a little better, but we'll worry about that, as I said, later. All right, let's put get coal going here. We could do both from here. Let's give it a little space in case we want to do some upgrades. Five's a little slow. Let's do 4. Oops. Load that one with 4 and give it orders to go up here and get full and go here. Okay, 3 station extensions. Loading speed plus 200, capacity plus 50. We'll give this one a freight station. And let's put a restaurant right there. Don't ask me what I was hitting there. Okay. another station upgrade. I'd like to have another. Well, we can put a waiting room on this one. Like so. And there's really no reason we shouldn't put a restaurant on that one. Could use more coal. Let's run some more trains. Oh, I know what we want. We want to upgrade this. As soon as we have enough coal, we're going to upgrade this and start getting some better trains. And we'll think about optimizing this. This is not awesome. Way too much waiting. These trains should be moving, not waiting. I'll look into better railroad stations going down the road. There. Now we'll get more coal and lumber tokens. There we go. We'll get more stuff in our sawmill. Our raw materials are producing more than we can ship right now, so we'll work on that later. A little more coal and we'll put it in the extension. I'd like to get some better trains to carry the coal because it's just okay. Okay, so now, there we go. Now we got this Russian is very nice. And as soon as we advance, as soon as we get some more coal, we'll advance another age. Still in the steam age, but we'll go up one and have some more trains available to us. All right, why don't we stop right there? That seems like a pretty good start. Some things I'd like to clean up. This is no good. Need to make this faster. A couple of these intersections we could do without. As we have plenty of money to put in some tunneling and bridges and stuff to make those faster. So we'll deal with that. Beef up our coal production a lot, and that'll be for the next episode. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it'll help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for our next Mashinky.